Coney makes the first run, Linegan's in behind him, Grobbelaar's in difficulties, oh, and it was Townsend's shot that seemed destined to find the corner but didn't. It was Gordon's corner, and it had too much pace on it for Grobbelaar. Ronnie Whelan blocked it. Oh, and Crook miscalculated. Whelan. McMahon. He's had to hold in the centre of midfield a little more than he would like. He's setting off now to the right of Barnes. Beardsley against Culverhouse. He's past him. But the flag is up. Rush tucked the chance away, but the ball had gone over the line from Beardsley. Oh, I say, well, we have the benefit of another look. Kenny Dalglish might feel that his team should have been in front here. Hansen. McMahon. Liverpool tried to start again, oh they did, but Hansen dispossessed by Fleck. And now Hussein. Now Glenn Hussein has been booked. And Robert Fleck doesn't want to see the Swedish defender sent off. And he's almost beseeching Lester Shapter, but he is off. 2 bookable offences. And the referee really left with little alternative, despite the protestations by Norwich players as well as Hussein's Liverpool teammates. Townsend. That's an excellent switch at the point of attack. Crook. Blocked by McMahon. Volleyed by Townsend. Oh, magnificent! Both the shot and the save. Townsend left frustrated. The volley seemed perfect. Not an easy ball to strike, but Townsend must have thought it was going in. But look at Grobbelaar. Bowen. Culverhouse coming from deep. This is Townsend. Allen's up. Round the back is Phillips. Allen! No goal. Astonishing. Allen jumped. It was retrieved here by Phillips very well indeed. Pushed out for Allen coming in. And it seemed an open goal, and Grobbelaar diving back certainly didn't carry it over the line. And look how well the referee was placed.
Villa's breath is getting ever warmer on Liverpool's necks in the race for the title. It was a race for the ball here for Tony Daly. He won it. He left Phil King for dead. Good refereeing, ignored a possible handball. And David Platt timed his run superbly, his 20th goal of the season. If Brian Robson misses the World Cup, who knows?
Chelsea a little anxious perhaps in these opening moments. Oh, Dorigo in trouble, there's evidence of that, and Walsh is waiting if Lineker can find him. He's been forced very wide. Chelsea in all sorts of trouble, and Besant eventually getting his hands back on that ball. Walsh, here's Lineker. Oh, he's turned his man this time. The danger's not over. Naeem Howells is at the far post, and that's 1-0. Bumstead leading the charge. Here's Nicholas. He's done well. Been out for some 3 months. Oh, Wilson's in here, and Bumstead has equalised. Naeem's corner, taken short. Here he is again. And Lineker, given far too much room. Two minutes left, and Gary Lineker surely has won it for Tottenham. Naeem again doing the damage with a deep cross, and Lineker doesn't miss those. The keeper, Torsved, delighted.
Southampton had actually scored more league goals at Selhurst Park this year than Palace, courtesy of a rout against Charlton. Palace, though, proved to be a different proposition. John Salako's third successive scoring game, a more than capable deputy for Ian Wright. Right, the race is on here. Mark Bright and Andy Gray heading for home. In different circumstances, there could have been a steward's inquiry, but it's Gray by a short head. Palace up by 2. Now, once again, questions are being raised about Southampton's ability to stay the course. Their Littlewoods Cup defeat by Oldham signalled a change in the going from good to heavy, with Beaches to come next week in the shape of a cup trip to Anfield. Liverpool will be encouraged by Saints' inability to defend against the Palace passing game. Phil Barber, 3-0. Now, having lost their previous 4, Palace proved a point as well as securing 3. A late goal for Southampton by Russell Osman was in no way a consolation for them.
Norman Whiteside to the fore at Goodison Park, caught in possession there by Robert Lee, and Everton exposed by Lee's acceleration. Paul Williams perfectly placed for his 11th goal of the season. 1-0 to Charlton after 43 minutes. But typical of their season, the advantage immediately discarded. Whiteside's cross. Everton wanted to credit this goal to Tony Cottee, who was recalled after 8 games out of favour. The closer inspection reveals the last touch of Charlton's John Humphrey. 1-1 until 17 minutes from time, when Charlton couldn't comprehensively clear a Kevin Sheedy corner. Sheedy with a second chance for the cross. Whiteside at the far post for the winner. 3 points for Everton, more gloom for Charlton.
The sort of match that keeps the pools companies in business despite the occasional £1 million payout. Looked odds on a draw. Derby having won 1 in 8, Rangers 9 without defeat. Phil G celebrated his first senior call-up of the season with a nicely taken header. Peter Shilton was back after injury for Derby. He didn't even have a shot to save. Minutes to go, QPR looking for their 7th away draw of the season, caught on the break. An electrifying burst from Dean Saunders, Paul Parker in hot pursuit, Saunders keeping his cool. That was brilliant.
Wimbledon were considerably weakened in the first half at Main Road. Terry Phelan taking an early exit on his return to his hometown. Manchester City had to wait until 16 minutes from time to make use of their advantage. Andy Hinchcliffe's free kick troubling Hans Sagers. Defender Colin Hendry playing the role of striker. 4 minutes later, though, Hendry neglected his duties at the back. And Alan Cork away to add another goal to his vast collection for Wimbledon down the years. Manchester City 1, Wimbledon 1.
Anything but maximum points will create a United post-war record of 12 league games without a win. In the press box, they were writing the appropriate introductions after 28 minutes when Darren Morgan put Millwall in front, his first outing of the season. Rewrites not necessarily required, with just over an hour gone. Mark Hughes playing with a head wound in the second half, nodding against a post. Danny Wallace released from flank duty for the afternoon, followed up to score his first league goal for the club, his second of the season. Hughes got a hat-trick when the teams met at Old Trafford. His winning strike at the Den, after more good work here from Wallace, far more valuable in the context of United's season. For Alex Ferguson and the press, it could be a different story from now on.
Forest corner. Short to Hodge. Back again to Crosby. Now for Pearce. A little flick in by him. Oh, was that handball? Yes, it was a handball by Regis. That may have been the wind took the ball and wrong-footed Cyril Regis. Regis claims it came off his thigh. The linesman, who was in a good position to see. Well, Saint.
Well, it looks very dicey from this angle, certainly. It looks as if Cyril had his arm out and tried to get it away, and it may have hit his thigh as well.
Well, Nigel Clough, who scored a penalty in the final last year against Luton, now has the perfect possibility to put Forest ahead in this semi-final against Coventry this season. Clough against Brizovic. It's 1-0 Forest. The straight at the goalkeeper, who dived one way and into the net it went. Wasn't the best of penalties, actually. But it hits straight into that wall of red. Chipped in once more. Olixon, oh, poor header. Straight to Dobson! And Livingston! Oh, Coventry are level. The goal man at the moment, Steve Livingston. And after that poor header out by Olixon, Dobson playing it in, and suddenly Livingston is there first before Sutton, and it's tied up at 1-1. Clough. Forest striving now to make this home advantage play, having been pulled back to 1-1. Johnson trying to turn Kilcline, and Kilcline giving him a little shove in the back. And so it'll be a free kick now to Forest on the edge of the Coventry box. Be a Clough curler here, it might be a Pearce blast. Oh, a tremendous goal by the Forest captain Stuart Pearce. A fantastic free kick goal with blistering power from Stuart Pearce. Wham! Against the crossbar, behind, nothing Abrizovic could do about it. Ian St John.
What a real stunner of a goal that was, Brian. That was a beauty. He won't have many like that in his career. Certainly won't have many better.
And against his old club, Coventry City.